I have a friend who makes millions off of selling cheap Chinese jewelry online. I have a friend who sells cheap AliExpress jewelry online. I have no links to his website. Before anyone asks, his customer base is mostly seniors. He makes about $2 million a month before tax and what he has to pay to run ads. He earns about $2-3 million a year when it's all said and done. If anyone has seen the South Park episode Cash for Gold, that's almost what he's doing, except via e-commerce instead of TV shopping. My family and his family shit on me because I'm going to college. They keep saying I can do stuff like him and I'm wasting my time in college. Since he's a millionaire and hasn't been to college. It pisses me off because he's not running a genuine business. He's basically scamming old people out of their money. They're paying hundreds of dollars for jewelry worth basically nothing. On top of that, I don't have coding knowledge or knowledge on how to build a website and run ads like he does. It just doesn't come to me. There are jewelry makers out there putting their heart and soul into actually making and selling their work. Meanwhile, he's basically scamming people. Easy money can be made here. Sell jewelry testing kits to his customers. Surround yourself with people who share your values. If your friend makes his millions scamming the elderly and your family wants you to be more like him, I think it's time for a better circle. Find you some entrepreneurial-minded folks whose values align with yours and learn as much as you can from them. College isn't a necessity by any means, but I think when you look back in 50 years, knowing your business helped people rather than stole from them will mean a lot to you. It just doesn't come to me. It's not just gonna magically manifest itself in your mind. You learn by doing. I'm going to throw this out here if your friend is willing to teach you. It might be worth learning some of these skills. I am not advocating ripping off seniors. In fact, I would stay away from that as much as possible. But if you feel you're being held back by not knowing how to create a website or create an ad campaign and your friend is willing to teach you or is willing to point you to some helpful places to learn, then you could use those skills to create a legitimate business if you were inclined. If you have no interest in e-commerce, then I wouldn't give it a second thought. He is not really scamming people. A lot of products you buy on Amazon are sourced from China and upcharged the same way. I am gonna assume he is running a legit business and you are a little biased calling him a scammer. The question is not how to make a website or find product. Figure out and learn how he sells. Where does he find the people that buy his product? I am not sure it's website since you said it's old folks who don't use the internet that much. If he's misrepresenting his products, then it's a scam. Otherwise, he's cracked the marketing code. I would learn from him and then sell something you are comfortable selling. Sounds like a legitimate business. Marketing is one hell of a tool. Cost to make white shirt 10 cents. Cost to print Gucci on 1 cent. Retail price of white shirt with Gucci on it $500. So, arbitrage with some good marketing? Welcome to the global economy. Without a link, I call BS. Guy is a so-called friend but you don't know his business? Too vague. Not really sure how he is scamming people based on what you wrote here. If people are willing to pay for his products and not question the quality, then that is on them. How is buying low and selling high scamming? It's called business and he is good at it. Unless he is advertising real deal and selling fake crap, then that's scamming and illegal. Which I am sure that's not what he is doing. Jealousy is a poison. Learn something from him instead. How is he not running a genuine business? It is literally as genuine as it gets. Buy for less, sell for more. DM me his website, I'll tell you where he got it from. 1. You sound like a hater. He's running a genuine business and you're jealous. This is why entrepreneurs typically outgrow and leave their old friends behind. 2. Knowing how to code and running ads isn't something that comes to you one day. You learn it. 3. Buying cheap products and reselling it at a higher price isn't scamming people. By your logic, Amazon is a scam. You act like you think Louis Vuitton, Gucci and Prada are paying a ton of money on creating their products. Walk alongside the right canal in Milano and you will be able to buy high-quality fake Rolexes that leave nothing to desire for a tiny fraction of the original's retail value. It's about the perception of value. You can buy a perfume for €25 or for €450. The ingredients still only cost a few euro. I mean, it sounds like he's running a genuine business. He's making a fortune and people are happily paying for his offerings. You just sound envious. Honestly, you sound like a hater. Your friend is making money the way 90 of business do, by wholesaling and e-commerce. If you want to have the attitude of it just doesn't come to me, good luck. Skills and ideas that generate that much money aren't easy and don't just come to you. It sounds like you are just bitter and envious. That your traditional methods of moving through life is falling short in terms of achievements in comparison to his non-conventional methods. There is a lot you can learn from this situation. And from him. You can either choose the path of growth and find your own non-conventional way that works for you financially and in line with your principles, or you can stay bitter and envious and spend the rest of your life in misery while other people, your friend in this instance, enjoy their own lives. Your choice. The numbers don't math. He's making 1 month of sales as profit. He's doing $24 million in gross and his only expense is advertising and inventory for him to bring home $2 million. I'm sure his markup on cheap knockoff jewelry is crazy high. How is this a scam? You see, your friend is buying cheap jewelry from AliExpress and then selling it for higher price. Right? You don't need to know a single piece of code to make a website, you small-minded college sheep of a person. Sorry to be rude, but your paragraph just is full of BS and limiting beliefs. Unless he's buying costume jewelry and stamping it with gold hallmarks like 14K, this isn't a scam. 2 million a month, 2-3 million a year. So he only works for 1 month a year? LMAO. Doesn't add up. Why not report him for what you claim scamming? How do you know he is scamming? Most likely someone who bought the jewelry has had it appraised by a reputable jeweler. If something shady was going, there would have been complaints. Most old people don't even buy shit online, let alone seek out AliExpress. Even a young person doesn't know about AliExpress. I only learned about it looking for out-of-production computer parts to repair an old machine. Something is not right about your post-emo. You sound like an upset peach. You're a product of your environment, so remove yourself from shit environments. Discovered how successful marketing works, lol. Grow up. I suggest you take a deep dive into everything you own and have ever purchased. Personally, I don't think there should be any interference or repercussions to someone giving you their money and not knowing what that money was buying them. If they get burned, then they learn. We gotta stop protecting the stupid. They just breathe, then we get more stupid. We have directions on Pop-Tarts. Ever see the sign on roller coasters that says don't stand up? I say stand up please, cause I don't want to see what that gene pool produces. This sounds like BS. Yay. From your description, it's a legit biz and not that much different from what a lot of companies are doing. What I'm seeing from you is jealousy and being envious. Just do what Andrew Tate did and just pretend to be the cam girl who just needs some plane ticket money to come see her fan. I bet you can't do what he does.